Welcome back, my Intubation Copilot. On our second mission, we are going to go and take a look on my second ever video laryngoscopy. It was a patient that was probably intoxicated. The story was a bit confused, but we needed to secure the airway. Let's see how it goes. We are inside the ambulance. We were pre-oxygenating. We're getting the laryngoscope in. Going for the valvula. And you already can see some problems with this intubation, right? Let's see, the tube doesn't want to go in. I'm struggling a little bit. Yeah, it's in, or at least I think it's in. We're gonna get the bag in and get a capno, and we are sure we are okay, we are in the trachea. Alright, but let's go again and see what we have done and what we can do better here. So stick with me and let's go. Okay, we are again. You can see the same issue I had with the other intubation, with my first intubation. That's I'm going by the side, not by the midline. So the structures are sideways. They are not centralized in my image. You can see here we have the epiglottis, and it's not the best view. But okay, I'm going calm, a little bit more with calm, and you can see how when you engage the ligament, the epiglottis goes up. But one thing that is really clear is the lack of aspiration. You see, this is an issue that we'll see this some other times in the next videos. Yeah, I have some problems. I work pretty much just out of hospital. We don't have such a great aspiration, and so we lack a little bit the culture. We are low staffed. Usually we are at most 3 people in the ambulance. Sometimes we have the BLS crew with us, but yeah, it's a little bit of lack of hands, but it's my excuse. I shouldn't be doing this. This is something I really want to change in my practice, and we will see that with video this is really, really clear how important is proper aspiration. So here, yeah, I see the epiglottis. When I engage the ligament, you can see it pops up. So let's go and see some things that we can make better here. Okay, how do I know that I'm on the right place? Well, okay, I've engaged the ligament, I can see the epiglottis, and I can see the arytenoids, or at least I think they are there, right? This is not a very clear vision. So if I see these, the trachea should be here, right? At least this is pretty straightforward. But the lack of aspiration is making me guess and not be so sure that I'm in the right place. Another thing, you can see this, yeah, pretty much this is the midline of the video. All my structures are in half of it. They should be in the middle. So this is a problem. This is not ideal. So we can make this a little bit better also. We need to work on that, and because the way I enter the mouth of the patient, my blade is not straightforward. It's coming from the side. So this will complicate a little bit my view. It's not a great view. On the other hand, a good thing is that all my structures are pretty much, yeah, sorry for the not so straight line, but you can see they are on the top of my screen. So I have enough space to work around my tube. So this is okay. This is pretty much what we are looking for. So some good things, some bad things, some things that we can improve, right? Okay. And now the tube goes in. I am trying to come with a hockey stick, so it has like a little bit more of an angle. It's not like the banana, so it is not really matching the angulation of my blade. I'm using a Mac, so it's not the perfect alignment, but we can use. I usually use the hockey stick on my direct laryngoscopy, so I was more used to it, and I was trying to do that in my video. But we can see that because of the curve of the blade, let's see if I can see a good shot here. Let's see. And come on, a little bit. Let's okay. Stick with me. I'm suffering a little bit with the computer stuff, but yeah, I hope it stays on that image. We can draw it here. Okay. Why is it? Nah, never mind. Let's see. Okay, it's drawing. So you can see it's pretty much an L or an J, right? So it's has a little bit of an angle here. So when I'm applying force, instead of my tube going this way, my force is shoving it this way. So it's not going where I want it to go. This is an issue, right? So the way I'm using my force, it's not the angle I want my tube to go. So this is a problem. That's why you're seeing me struggling and the tube is not going inside the trachea. It's pushing the tube downwards. So it's not optimal. What can we do? One thing that helps is if you pull back a little bit your guide wire, it will make the tip of the tube softer and it goes smoothly to the trachea. So it's one way to do, because if you have this angle, your force vector is not optimal. So that's why I'm struggling here, and that's one thing. You will see that will happen in some other videos, but I'll be better prepared to deal with that. So we can see that it's going. Okay, let's go. It's buffering. Yeah, sorry about that, but stick with me and we'll see a little bit more. Why are you not working? Okay. And also, the same thing that happened in the last video. I just take my video out when I think I'm inside. So, yeah, is my tube inside? Yeah, probably. Yeah, you can see that it went a little bit more forward. I can't see the cuff anymore. So the cuff should be inside the trachea. That's where we want it to be. But to say that I had a good view, that I'm sure that it was there, it's not. So this was also a little bit in a rush. It was a suboptimal intubation. Eventually, yeah, it was in the right place. We were bagging the patient. Capno was good. So yeah, it was right. But it wasn't, it could be smoother, right? So you can, one of the techniques, if you can, leave the video in until you are bagging and get the tube in place to be sure. So yeah, I just pulled and I was kind of hoping it was in the right place. So not the best thing we can do, but yeah, we struggled a little bit, but we are in. Patient is ventilating, and it wasn't. There was no hypoxia. It was all good. But we can see that even in a successful intubation, there are points that we can improve and get better. So this is a real advantage of the video. I can come here, watch it, discuss with you, and we can learn together how to improve. So stick with me, and I'll see you next time, my Copilot.